So you say you want to be surrounded by a bunch of colorful butterflies and have your entire body encased in ice. Well, if you ever wanted to do this, then sit back, watch, and enjoy as I go ahead and review and show you in depth all about the brand new Wand of Wonders in Neverwinter Mod 15. So inside of Neverwinter Mod 15, we got a new item in the game. And when I first seen it, I didn't really know what it did. So I said to myself, man, I gotta try this thing out. So I bought it, and inside of this video, I'm gonna show you guys the review and all the different effects you can get with the new Wand of Wonders wand in the game. Now, the Wand of Wonders is pretty much just like a little cosmetic wand that you can buy from the new campaign store. It costs 1,000 wooden tokens. It is a purple epic, piece of equipment that you are going to go ahead and equip it to your toolbar and use it. So further in the video, I'm going to show you guys all the different effects it does and let you guys know if it's worth to use this thing or if it's just not worth it at all. So you see here in my inventory, it's the Wand of Wonders, and like I said before, you can go ahead and purchase it from the campaign store. The way you want to go ahead and do that is you want to go ahead and go to your quest and go to campaign, go to Acquisitions Incorporated, and then once you're on that menu, you want to open up the campaign store, which on Xbox is X. Then once you open up the campaign store, it's at the very, very bottom right, and you can only buy it one time, and it costs 1,000 wooden tokens. And it says uses cast a random effect. So let's go ahead and see what these effects are. So if you guys do enjoy this video, man, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified of whenever I put out new content for Neverwinter, Anthem, or any other type of videos. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and used it, and it turned my body completely purple. I have no idea what it did or what it does, but it pretty much just puts like purple electricity around my body that pretty much lasted for about 10 seconds. Then I used it again, and it made me small. It shrunk my body for then again about 10 seconds. Now, there's a lot of different things that this wand can do, and I sat here forever and tried them out. And then the next thing that happened was when I used the wand, as soon as I hit it, it made me small again. So a lot of things that I did actually happen multiple times. You can get tons and tons of different effects, and a lot of them were happening back to back to back for me when I was using the actual wand on the test dummies. So then I hit it again, and this time I turned invisible and I disappeared. So this was a new one. Okay, so far you could go small, and you could be surrounded by purple stuff, and you could turn invisible. Let's see what it does again, and I turned invisible again. Now this wand has a 60-second cooldown, so you could only use it once every 1 minute. So let's see what it does again as I go ahead and hit it again on the test dummies. This time, when I go to hit the wand, something new happened. It says fireball in the top of my tooltip, and it turned my body red, but no fireball came out, and none of my attacks came out with a fireball. But it seemed to turn my body red, and it lasted for approximately about 15 seconds. So that was the first time that I actually seen that thing happen with the wand so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit it again. And when I hit the test dummies this time, again, I turned invisible once again. So it seems like some of the things are really, really common, and some of the other effects are extremely rare. This one right here, I guess you could probably say was one of the more rarer ones that I seen. It basically says leaves if you look at the tooltip at the top. And it lasts for 1 entire hour. And what it does is it kind of surrounds parts of your body with leaves. The only problem is it's really, really hard to see. I don't know if you guys could make it out, but I'm zooming in right now, and you could see like little green leaves coming out of my shoulders and around the sides of my torso and stuff like that. This lasts for an hour, but you can barely see it. And just so you guys know, I actually sat here on the test dummies and tested this thing for over an hour and a half. Yes, I hit this thing over 90 times to see what different types of effects that I can get. And I think I got almost all of them, because some of my friends told me they got some ones that I did not get. So let's go ahead and try the Wand of Wonders again and see what it does on the test dummies this time. Will it have a different effect? And it does. This time when I hit it, it made it start raining everywhere, and on the tooltip it says heavy rain on slippery ground, run speed altered. And it lasted for approximately about 10 seconds. But the thing is that I didn't see it alter my run speed whatsoever. But it looked cool for about 10 seconds, that is. So let's go ahead and hit it again, see what happens, and this time it encased my body in a poisonous cloud of gas, which they call a stinking cloud, and this lasted for approximately about 8 to 10 seconds, and it just surrounded your body in a poisonous cloud. I went close to enemies, I went close to the target dummies, and it did absolutely no damage to them at all. It's purely cosmetic. So let's go ahead and hit the wand again and see if we get something new this time. And this time, it just shrunk me again. So at this point, this is probably like the 10th time that I've been shrunk because I didn't show you guys all of the things because I got shrunk so many times and turned invisible so many times. So let's see what it does this time as I go to hit the test dummies. Will we get something new? And, yeah, that time we got the leaves again. So when you get the leaves again, it refreshes the timer back to 60 minutes so it lasts longer. So all this time now, I have the leaves. Then when I hit it this time, I got the fireball thing again, which seems to last around 15 seconds. And like I said before, I don't know why they call it the fireball, because all it did was turn my body kind of like a maroon red color. No fire was surrounding me. No fireball came out of my weapon. No fireball hit the enemies at all. So I really don't understand that one. So let's go ahead and hit the test dummies again, see if we get something new, and this time we did. We got something pretty cool. We got what they call dancing lights. It's these little light beams that follow you around, and it looks really, really cool. It goes to show you that cool cosmetic things could be added to this game, but the downfall of this is it only lasted for 10 seconds. I don't know why they can't put permanent things in the game that you can equip on your character, like the dancing lights, like some of the other things that you could buy, even buy them off the Zen market. Some really, really cool cosmetic things like this in the game would be awesome if they were permanent. This time when I used the wand, it petrified me, turned me to stone, and made me unable to move and stunned me, and I wasn't able to use any of my powers. I don't know why you would want to have that, but hey, it happens because it is the Wand of Wonders. You're never going to know what you're going to get from this wand. One thing I do want to point out is through all my testing, by testing the wand, every single thing was a cosmetic thing. Nothing did any damage at all to any of the enemies, so it was all purely cosmetic. That time when I hit it, it actually knocked me in the air, stunned me, and made me hit the ground, and actually made me take damage for a second. Once again, one of those weird things, which I don't know why, you would want that, but it only lasts for, a second and a half, 2 seconds, so it is what it is. This time, I was actually stunned, but I wasn't petrified. So I was stunned, couldn't move, none of my powers could be used, but it didn't petrify me. It had the exact same effect as the petrify, but it only stunned me. So now let's go ahead and get into the next one, see if we get something different, and we did. This time, I was stunned, but when I was stunned, in the beginning, a lightning bolt came down and shocked me and stunned me in place. So once again, another stun, but still the same thing with a lightning strike. Now this was one of the new ones that I finally got, and it's pretty cool. It's called Darkness, and it lasts for approximately 10 seconds. And as you can see, it puts like a dark cloud over your head on your character and turns your entire screen like pretty much completely dark. And although, once again, why would you want that to be looking around dark? It was looking really, really cool. I like it as a cosmetic thing, but not for a long time. At least it was something different, and it was something new that I was able to get from the Wand of Wonders. This is also something new I got. When I hit the dummies this time, it put grass on the ground, and the grass lasted for a total of 1 minute. Now also, the grass didn't have any kind of damaging effect at all on the target dummies or on the enemies that I tested it on. It was just purely cosmetic, and it put grass in an area, a patch on the ground, kind of small, but not too small, but not too big at the same time. So you can put grass on the ground with the Wand of Wonders as well. Now this next thing was probably the second coolest thing I actually had to happen with the Wand of Wonders, and it took forever to get this. It actually says blue on top of the toolbar, and it lasts for 60 minutes. And it encased my entire body in like a blue ice aura, like a frozen ice aura. And when I was running around, I had like a ice, like steam coming off of me, like a frozen dry ice, like steam cloud surrounding my body, like some kind of ice aura. But this was really cool, and it actually lasted for a full 60 minutes. I mean, come on, you know that looks really, really cool. I wish it wasn't just blue. I wish there was other colors. I really wish they had like a fire one, or maybe they do and I just never got it after nearly 100 tries with this thing that encased your entire body in fireballs or flames. Now that would be awesome. But going back to the point, I wish they would make these things permanent cosmetic things you can add to your character sheet under fashion. And like I said, it'd be nice because you could even buy them from the Zen market and they could last forever. They could be like permanent things. Now, I did go ahead and test out again, and you could see you could actually have 2 of the cosmetic abilities up at once. This time, I'm still encased in the blue ice, but I also was able to get the dancing lights surrounding my body at the exact same time. But the exact same time, the dancing lights only lasted for 10 seconds. I went ahead and tested this to make sure that it lasts if you travel through different zones, and if you fight in combat, because my guild and alliance was doing marauders in the stronghold. And as you can see, as I'm fighting enemies, and even after I teleported to a new area, I still had the blue ice aura effect on my body the entire time that it was going. So no matter if you change areas, no matter if you're in combat, or no matter if you get on your mount or not, as long as you have this blue ice effect on you, it will actually stay on your body the entire time. Well, as long as you have it, which is 60 minutes, which is pretty cool. So then I went ahead and I went back to the test dummies and I tested it again to see if I can get something new to proc from the Wand of Wonders again. And this time I did. Look at the right hand side of the screen. I actually got refinement from the Wand of Wonders. Now, although it wasn't much refinement, it was just quartz, 2 white peridots, I'm sorry, 2 white pearls and a peridot. It was literally like a total of 71 total refinement points. So pretty lackluster, but it was something new that I was able to see with the Wand of Wonders. Upon hitting the test dummies again, I also got something new again. This time, instead of it shrinking my body, it actually turned me like more gigantic for about 10 seconds and made me get bigger on the enemies. And if you didn't know, this time I used the Unparalleled Soulforge enchantment. I actually enabled the visuals. I enabled the visuals of the Soul Sight enchantment, so that's why now I have like that purple aura on my body from the Soul Sight, as well as the blue ice that you see from the blue thing from the Wand of Wonders. So now I went ahead and I hit it again to see if I would actually get anything new coming out of the Wand of Wonders, and this time I got the coolest thing I think I've ever seen from the Wand of Wonders. It says butterflies and it lasts for 10 minutes. And it surrounds your entire body in an array of all colorful butterflies. And it lasted and showed up with the blue ice effect as well. So you can have the blue ice effect, the butterflies, the dancing lights, like all kinds of things can happen at the exact same time. They just have, a really, really limited time. Like, for instance, the dancing lights was only 10 seconds. The butterflies at least is 10 minutes because this just looks amazingly cool. And then the blue ice thing, as I said in the previous part of this video, lasted for 60 minutes. I went ahead and tested it again, and I moved to different areas of the game, Protector's Enclave and Port 9 Zaru, and I still had the exact same effect running around and on my mount with the butterflies. This thing is absolutely amazing in my opinion. I thought that the butterflies by far was the best thing that I've seen. It looks like a bunch of like confetti, like, around your body, like you're celebrating or something. This is what I go back to saying, what I've said in this video a bunch of times already. If they can put something like this in the game cosmetically from a wand that only lasts for a matter of seconds or up to an hour, there's no reason why they cannot make these cosmetic changes and these cosmetic features permanent in the game. Because I like these kind of things, and I would personally buy these things and spend money on these things. Now, although I tested this wand for over an hour and a half and I hit it nearly 100 times, I don't think that I got everything, because one of my friends, and shout out to you, Savitar, he said that he actually was in a dungeon or somewhere in a campaign area, and when he hit the Wand of Wonders, he summoned in a full dragon on the screen. Like a full-size big dragon came and just sat down on the screen for about 10 to 15 seconds. Now, he did say that that dragon did absolutely no damage at all. It was purely cosmetic, and it just sat there and looked at everybody and then disappeared. So that is really, really cool as well. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This was just me doing an in-depth review and showing you and telling you guys all about the Wand of Wonders, what it actually does, and some of the effects that you can get by using it. Is it good? Is it bad? It's just okay. I mean, basically, it's cosmetic stuff. Do I think that you should use it and take up a potion slot on your tray? No, I don't. It's cool to use and mess around with for a little bit, but like I said, at the end of the day, the things really don't last that long. None of the stuff does any damage, and it seems to me you can get like over 50 different effects off this thing, so you never know which one you're gonna get, and you can only use it once every minute, and most of the things last for just a mere amount of seconds. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the Wand of Wonders. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Will you use it? Have you had any effects happen to your wand if you have been using it that I didn't get and that you didn't see me get inside of this video or talk about? Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you got anything different. So anyway, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So anyway, YouTube, this is the Assist Man, and until next time, I am out.